I want to start off by saying that this is not a drama video, and people who place that and categorize it as that, please don't watch this video. That said, in the last 6 hours, social media has exploded with the Twitch streamer known as Amouranth, I don't know how to say her name. You may know this Twitch streamer as somebody who has done a lot of hot tub streams. Ever since Twitch started a hot tub category, sit in a hot tub and dance and talk to people and write names of subscribers and things and donations all over the body while jumping in a hot tub. Personally, it's really not my thing, but I understand it's a solid revenue stream. A lot of people do it. Whatever works for you, the way that you hustle, do it. I don't care. But less than 5 hours ago, she did a Twitch stream, and it ended on a bit of a scary note, in my opinion. We're going to go through what was presented chronologically, because this really kind of just snapped the internet into a frenzy, because none of us knew about what was going on, much less the fact that she is married, but she's married to a psychopath, a narcissist, a financial, and this is something that I don't see very often in the public eye, abuser. That's right, financial abuse. There's always somebody who's presented herself online as, I make this amount of money, I'm a successful businesswoman, but what we didn't realize up until literally 5 hours ago is that she has had no control of her social media accounts. It's actually been her husband doing all of it. By the way, if your significant other is taking control of all your social media and you can't actually use your own shit, red flag. You have the right and privilege to have your own social media accounts, and nobody should be controlling using your own account, blocking other people, or taking money that you earn and keeping it for themselves.
Why did you say you were gonna kill my dogs?
Leave the house.
Okay, I can leave the. You know what? Actually, I shouldn't leave the house because my dogs are here.
We'll take the dogs and leave. You're asking the question, I'm telling you, and you're interrupting my fucking, telling you. Literally.
What are you saying? You just told me you were gonna kill dogs if I didn't do a 24-hour stream.
Nope, did not say that. Now you're just fucking being a liar.
I'm not
I said I'm going to tell you what I said in terms of the earlier. You're saying you did not say that.
I tried to tell you what I heard from you. And then you called me a liar.
Then you tell me, what did you say?
What are you even talking about? You brought up the dogs out of nowhere.
Exactly.
So what
Prove a point.
point is it improving?
See? You're proving my point right now.
What? I'm asking you to... I don't even understand what you're saying to me.
I know. That's my point. My point is, are you listening or not? If you're not, then get the fuck out.
I'm literally listening, but you're not making any sense.
Well, no, you're not listening because it makes perfect sense. I'm gonna say it one more time. If you don't get it, I need you to get the fuck out.
I am so proud and happy that she documented this, primarily because just his mannerisms, just the way he's talking, he's screaming, and I don't use this term often, but just listening to this for the minute that we did, this gaslight, like, I can't even follow what he's trying to say. Like, he says didn't say something, then he says he did say something. As she later proves, going through text messages, he did in fact threaten to kill her animals if she didn't stream for 24 hours. Now, for those of you who don't know, streaming 24 hours live to thousands of people, I think the longest stream I ever did was, I think, 12 or 13 hours. Not only is it mentally exhausting, but it is hard. Streaming for 24 hours is not easy. It takes a physical toll on you to literally sit in front of a camera for 24 hours and stream to thousands upon thousands of people. The fact that her husband is dictating her stream schedule and she doesn't get to choose her work hours, already red flag. Nobody should be telling you what your work hours should be when you're self-employed and you're your own business man or woman.
The therapist even told him that it's a form of, like, psychological abuse, and that I'm basically living in a fancy prison. And then he was changed for a bit, and then the hot tub meta arose, and he was like, oh, this is an opportunity. And then he turned into an asshole again when I agreed to commit to the grind because it was a good financial opportunity for us. I've been wanting to tell people that, like, let's just stream together. Just tell them that we're fucking married, because it's like, our relationship would be better if we just stream them, and it's fighting all the time. But no, mister, don't say that, because it's going to ruin the business model. It's not time yet. Fuck yourself. I'm done with it. I'm not gonna fuck you anymore. You want me to tell them I'm single? It's about to be true, piece of shit.
I'm just gonna say this for the record. There's a pro and con to this, but here it goes. Hot take. If you are dating somebody, specifically if you are a public figure, and your partner doesn't want you to be shown to the public, right? Like, hey, this is my new partner. This is the person I'm dating. They won't post pictures of you. They refuse to be in your streams. They refuse to interact with you on social media. They have no social media presence. And their response is, well, if you say that you're married, that will be bad for our business model. You'll lose fans. You'll lose subscribers. Red flag right there. This is somebody who wants to be hidden, and sometimes the hidden people in the background have an intention for why they want to be hidden.
You know what you are.
I would lock my door, but he broke that too. So,
Best advice I can give
That was
during
the
my
day
divorce
that
my
he
grandma
fucking
gave.
took
This
the
too
phone
shall
from
pass.
Me, both phones from me. And so I ran in here to call the cops, and he literally kicked the door in and broke, like, this doesn't even have a hinge anymore. And then he also, another day, right from the SD Peach game, he was like trying to smash my phone against my computer, try to pull
Probs
monster on my
bad
computer,
timing,
and then
but
took
I
the
need
fucking
$50,000.
thing, took like one of the objects from my room. I think it was like one of the chairs or one of the tables, and like hit it against this wall and made this. This was my dog, but this was him. Just like throw stuff. Fucking water
No
bottles
one
and
should
shit,
be
just
putting hands
throws
on you
things,
in
and I'm
other
like,
than
"You
a
didn't throw it at
loving
me." He's like,
manner.
no, I didn't. I threw it in your direction, but not at you, to the side of you. Didn't hit you. Wasn't trying to hit you. You're still gonna... I'm gonna leave you with 1 million, and I'm gonna take the rest, because I worked harder than you. It's like, and if you don't agree, then I'm gonna burn it all in court. I'm gonna put it all in fucking crypto. Blah. Just always threats. Always threats. All the fucking accounts are, like, 2-factor under his number, and all the... He has all, like, the login information of things, you know? It's like keeps you there with the fear and the threats. And you fear that he's gonna do something to your animals. And then he's nice again. And says everything's gonna be okay.
That is insanity. If you think that of me, then we should not be together and we should not work together.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you think that, I won't want us to be together.
Okay.
So if you think that...
Okay, sure. I agree.
This is why I'm about to tear it down with this sweep.
Just because we're incompatible doesn't mean you have to try to destroy my
do.
life.
I do.
Why?
I'm down to 0. Because I built it for someone I thought was compatible with.
You didn't build it for someone. I literally put in hours of streaming, all of my work, like, I literally did the photo shoots. I've done the work too. It's not like I'm just fucking...
Oh, now you're claiming credit for it.
What do you mean I'm claiming credit for it? I've literally been the one streaming for all these years and doing the photo shoots. Like, what the fuck do you mean claiming credit? And now he's texting me, wow, you did it this time. You ruined us. Really? I'm the one that ruined us? You literally told me you were going to kill my dogs, and you expect me not to snap after you say you're going to ruin everything, you asshole? What do you mean, why? Did you guys just start all this bullshit? What do you mean, why? If you're going to fucking try to stab me in the back on my social media platforms, it deserves to be out there that you're the one fucking lying and being an asshole to me. I've been dealing with you being an asshole to me for years and just disappearing from stream for 12 hours at a time. A lot of times people are like, why you got? I have to make up bullshit because you don't want to tell people about the fact that you fucking asshole to me for so long. Like, I deal with so much shit from you. I have so many offers from better people in my DMs who would actually treat me better. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like you don't even care? Like, the one person who fucking hates Amouranth is the one she decided to be with, and I made the most terrible decision of my life, and now you just, like, fucking want to ruin it?
Why did you swap me?
Dude, you're fucking full of shit! Oh my fucking god. Literally got physical with me. And then, like, fucking... trying to take my phones away because he was going to destroy my PC when I recorded it. Now he's just trying to say bullshit because he knows he fucked up. He just admitted he was lying. Fucking asshole. Maybe stop making threats about you're going to ruin my career and kill my dogs and sell my horses and send them to a meat auction if you're going to fucking be this way. No, I'm not going to answer your phone call now. Fake as fuck. God, I wish. I've been telling him we fight so much we should just fucking stream it. Never good enough. when I was a 1K, when I was a 500K Andy, it was like, why can't you just get 1K? When I was a 1K, why can't you just get 5K? As 5K, why can't you just get 10K? And now that I'm a 10K Andy, it's like, why can't you be at 20K? It's like, it's never fucking good enough. I don't get days off. I don't get to see my horses. He's saying he's gonna sell my horses because I'm not hitting 20K, 15K average viewers. Fucking have a normal stream and enjoy myself without comparing me to every single fucking girl that's online right now. You have all these followers. You should be 2 times as much, 3 times as much. You should be at 5x reviewers. I'm like, shut the fuck up and just let me enjoy my fucking stream.
People have been bringing up the fact that Amouranth has a OnlyFans. I have one too. So please, if you're going to try to ding her for having an OnlyFans, you got to ding me too. Here's the reality. He's been taking photos of her videos, doing whatever they do on OnlyFans. I don't know. I've never checked out her OnlyFans. But what I do know is that he's had control of that, and he's been taking in her financial paychecks up to $1 million per month. Yes, she makes over $1 million per month on OnlyFans. He has control of that, linked to his bank account. Money is going to in his name. Notice how she describes him as, I worked harder than you, therefore I earn this. In a marriage, there is no, I'm a harder worker than you, or I make more money than you. It doesn't matter if a guy makes more money than the girl makes more money than the guy. But in a lot of instances, I've seen men specifically have a really big ego hurt when their partner can be more successful than them. And personally, I think it's fairly an attractive thing when your dating partner is more successful or brings in more money. At the end of the day, it shouldn't even be a competition on who's bringing in more money or who was a harder worker. The point of marriage is you have 2 people coming together. They want to work on things. They split things. They are a team. Marriage is supposed to be teamwork. You work together, you both grow financially, mentally. Marriage is a partnership. People work with the same goals or they have different goals and they both support each other in those goals they want to achieve. That is what marriage is supposed to be. Maybe that's a little bit old school for me because of the way that I grew up Southern Baptist. But to me, that's what marriage should be about. Teamwork. You support each other. Any partner, man or woman, that says, I worked harder than you, I make more money than you, as a means to demean you and what you do and the work that you do, is an abusive piece of shit. And I'm so glad that she's blasting this asshole publicly, because in the situations like this, she could just do a tweet longer or a post saying, I'm being abused. But Twitter and social media being what it is today, unless you post documented, certified evidence of proof of this ongoing. And personally, I'm of the belief that if you have documented evidence of somebody being abusive like this, post it online. It doesn't matter if it's online. You know, it doesn't matter if people are going to say you're doing it for clout, you're doing it for attention. At the end of the day, you deserve to be able to speak on your personal experience with somebody who has abused you, especially if that person is taking stuff away from you. There's this warped concept that because she's rich, she has this nice lifestyle, a nice house, a nice everything, fancy, 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 she can't be abused. Fuck you if you think this. Celebrities can be abused. I just made a whole video on Harvey Weinstein, successful actresses and actors. Brendan Fraser was abused. He's an actor in Hollywood. He was SA'd. A large part of the internet's really going to sit there and say that a man and woman who are celebrities can't be hurt, can't be abused, can't be stolen from, can't financially be abused by their partner. Are you really going to tell me that? Because you see on the outside this rich, glitzy lifestyle, and you think that these people don't have anything going wrong in their life, that they can't go through the same things that I or you may go through because they're famous. Fuck off with this. Famous people are human too. I'm sorry to break it to you, but YouTubers are human. Twitch streamers are human. We all go through different shit and experience different things in our lives, and using the celebrity rich glitzy lifestyle as a means to dismiss what they're going through is fucking assholey. And if that's you, you're an asshole. Fuck you! It's
like, the next time when I say plan, do it. Dumb fuck, do you understand? Like, what plan talking about? It's like, fuck this, I'm calling you. So I disappeared from stream. Take a call. So I'm gonna tell them I can't talk right now. We're getting Wi-Fi. I don't care. You get the call now. Last chance. About to dump your luggage. You know, from my hotel room. But throwing your stupid merch off the balcony. Proceeding to ditch your stuff. You don't need the makeup or the live view, like the stream epic, or the clothes, huh? Deleting social media in 1 minute. Buying options that expire and blasting the cash. About to shut down bank account, your bank account too. Lag is terrible, stream is garbage. It's like, about to delete Twitter in 30 seconds. If you don't call me, your phone's literally off, right? I'm just like, it literally died. Gonna donate $250,000 to diplomacy. It's like a bird sanctuary he likes. In the next 2 minutes.
These text messages combined with the recording are pretty sufficient. Folks are saying this is not evidence. How? How can you how can you be this brain dead to say these text messages are not evidence of what the phone call we just heard at the start of this video? There is no justification or explanation that any one of you can explain to me to justify this type of text message, explaining that you're going to hurt somebody's animals unless they do what you want them to do. That is psychotic, that is narcissism, that is financial abuse, that is mental abuse, threatening to harm something that somebody loves in order to get them to do something that you want. That is coercion. That is clear and day manipulation, and there's no walking around saying that this is not that.
Hello? Hey. I haven't gotten any calls. What are you talking about? Why would you ask if I'm taking my...
We've gotten no update since the last 5-6 hours since this. Makes me wonder, is he turning off the internet? Is he really, using this prison as an aspect of she is shutting down her inability to communicate, to stream? Because now this guy behind the scenes has been exposed for being a fraudulent piece of financial abusing piece of shit. I know a lot of people are already dismissing her. Well, she does hot tub streams. Fuck you, dude. It doesn't matter what somebody does. If they're in a bikini and they're dancing for subscribers on Twitch, I don't care about that. That does not dismiss what's happening here. If you are that brain dead that you cannot conceptualize that what people do on their stream does not invalidate what they're experiencing with their husband, then I don't know what to tell you other than you're fucking stupid. Take the stick out of your asshole and acknowledge that this person has documented evidence with text messages reaffirming this person is threatening to kill their animals. And in no way are you going to convince me otherwise that that person is not an abusive piece of shit who is hiding behind their partner and using them to extrapolate money and blackmail them to get all this money, goes all in their name, and they take everything from an individual. And one last thing I wanted to mention before this video is to people who are on social media saying, Amouranth, just leave. Just leave. It's so simple. Just leave. For anybody who just says it's simple just to leave, you've never been currently stuck in a situation like that. It's clear as day to me, because leaving, it's easy to say. To actually leave, to get out successfully without a person coming after you, without a person constantly threatening you to keep you in place, because if you are afraid of retaliation if you do what they don't tell you to do. I've been in that situation before. I was constantly told that I didn't love this person, I didn't care for this person if I didn't do what they demanded that I do. I wasn't a good boyfriend if I didn't do this. The way that some individuals can get into your head and keep you in a place of not just submission, but complete, absolute, yes, I'll do it, yes, I'll do it, yes, 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 yes manning, is what we call it, is really terrifying. Sometimes it takes women and men, it's like, it takes a woman like 5 or 6 times to usually leave a DV relationship before they actually get out. Sometimes more than that. 3 times, sometimes it's 5. Like, it doesn't matter statistics. The point is, it's not as easy as just leaving, especially when you've been with this person for years upon years. They have access to every sort of financial piece of you that you've earned. You never know with individuals like this. This person could really end up hurting their animals if they leave. We don't know these types of people, but you need to take these types of threats seriously when people make them. I'm of the belief that if anybody is willing to intentionally harm an animal, then the risk factor of them actually harming the individual, the person, Amouranth actually maybe being physically killed herself. I don't know these types of situations. What I do know is that when violence is threatened, every time violence is threatened and some sort of violence does happen, the risk of that individual being killed, murdered by their partner increases significantly. I don't know if there's actual DV in this said situation I'm talking about. I'm just speaking off the top of the cuff here. But anybody who just says, just leave, it's so simple, please don't say that to people. But to anybody in response saying, just leave, it's simple, it's really not. And until you've lived it, until you've been there, until you've survived a relationship like this, please give the person support. Don't demean them saying it's easy when you've never experienced it yourself. I want to end the video with this. If you are in a domestic violence situation or being financially abused in any capacity, please tell someone. please reach out to someone. I cannot stress to you enough that hashtag abuse holds no gender, and that no matter what a celebrity status or a small-time streamer, nobody deserves to have their financials held from them and held over their head and used against them. The money that you make is your money. That money that you earn goes into your pocket. Nobody should be controlling your money and taking what you earn. A man is not entitled to 50% of your paycheck. A woman is not entitled to 50% of your paycheck. Even if you're married, one day when I get married, me and my partner have separate bank accounts. I will never do a joined bank account. We both bring our own income, and if we need help, we help each other out financially. But at the end of the day, I have my money, she has her money, and we both agree on a prenup. All's good in the hood. I want to encourage anybody, if you're considering getting married, doesn't matter who it is, sign a prenup. Do a prenup. There's nothing wrong with doing prenups. Give you protection over your financials so that leeches like this man, who we still don't know his name, we don't know anything about this guy outside of the audio and text messages, can sneak up underneath, take everything from somebody who's self-employed. And yes, you can bet your jelly beans that I will be keeping an eye on this story and will update you accordingly when new stuff comes out. All my links are linked down below. Please give this person support. We need to be supporting people who survive situations like this, not victim blaming them and dismissing documented evidence, because clearly somebody who's rich can't be financially abused. Fuck off with that shit.